It is time now for a preview of what's new in theaters, and Patrick Stinson from Made in Hollywood is here. And the first movie, good morning.
Good morning.
Is Mark Felt.
The man who brought down the White House.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a very interesting story. You're probably too young to remember the Watergate scandal, but I remember it. And this is really the guy who got it going. A lot of names came out of it. Bob Woodward and Carl Bernstein, the journalist who uncovered the scandal, but they had help. They had a whistleblower, and most people only know that whistleblower by the name of Deep Throat. Well, it turns out this is Mark Felt, and this is the story of his coming out, if you will, and releasing his name, and he is played by Liam Neeson.
If the real Mark Felt were still alive today, what would be the question that you would want to ask him?
I would want to ask him how he did compartmentalize his life the way he did, you know, because he was under enormous strain, incredible stress over a long period of time, you know, and just how he kept his composure together. I'd like to hear his take on it.
Is the president lying?
They're all lying.
Wow, so serious.
I know.
We're going to go a little lighter with the next
absolutely.
movie. Goodbye.
Kinda.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, Goodbye, Christopher Robin.
Right, it's the story of how Winnie the Pooh, the children's book, came to life. And I said it's a little bit lighter because author A.A. Milne wrote the Winnie the Pooh books, but I think a lot of people don't realize that they were based on his actual son and his son's stuffed animals, who, by the way, are now in the Smithsonian Institution. Eeyore, Tigger, and Piglet were real, and little Christopher Robin was real. But they were very popular. The book series made the family very, very popular. They would be equivalent to what the Kardashians are today. But they did not want that popularity, and it really did a number on the family among a lot of different issues, and I talked with the cast about that. I had no idea that the world of Winnie the Pooh was based in any type of reality.
Yeah, Christopher Robin was a real boy. He had a real teddy bear called Winnie the Pooh, and the beauty of his relationship and his imagination gave his father some solace.
I'd never considered that it was born out of quite sad circumstances.
Ernest and I are putting your bear in a book. We're putting you in it too.
What will you call me in the book?
Your real name, Christopher Robin.
Oh.
Really a fascinating story about how it happened.
Yeah. Okay, so next is the Florida Project.
Right, the Florida Project. It's the story of a little girl, a little 6-year-old girl who lives in this budget motel with her mom in Florida on the kind of in the shadows of Disney. Okay. And on the surface, it's the story of the little girl having fun during the summer with her friends, getting into mischief and doing things they shouldn't be doing. But then we find out that the mom is a very young mom, making lots of bad decisions and doing things that she thinks she needs to do to provide for her daughter and her family. And she has to deal with Willem Dafoe, who is the manager of this budget motel. And when I say budget, I mean budget motel. And he's kind of hard and crusty, but really, if you look a little bit deeper, he might not be. He might be a little softy, as a matter of fact.
I love the title, The Florida Project. What does it mean to you?
The Florida Project actually comes from the title of the project of Disney World. And of course, we used it because Florida Project, it's our project, and also the story takes place very close to Disney World. New job?
Yeah.
If you're working, who's looking after Mommy?
You're not my father.
I don't want to be your father.
You can't treat me like this.
What's really interesting also is a lot of these people are unknowns in this movie, and the girl who plays the mom was actually discovered on Instagram.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. Thanks so much. A little tidbit there. Thanks, Patrick. You can see Made in Hollywood on Sunday at 1 o'clock right here on KCAL 9.